Okay, so I'm going to show you how to prepare yourself for traveling if you're going to rent a bike. And you know, this video might even be important to know if you're going to travel with your bike, things that you need to do to prepare it. So the first part of the video is you're going to rent a bike and you're not going to do anything different about it. You're just going to go there, rent a bike, and go off and ride it. There's two things you need to measure to make your ride as comfortable as possible. And in order to do this whole job, you need a couple of tools, and there's not too many here. There's you need tape measure, so you can measure something, and a pencil and paper. And this is a good old-fashioned pencil, no mechanical parts, no moving parts. You're gonna need a pedal wrench, a 15mm wrench to take off the pedals. Now there's many different kinds, and I'm gonna I have three of them here. This is this is a newer one. It gives a lot of good leverage. I like it. This is used in case of you really can't find one. It's a 15mm open-end wrench, but I'm going to tell you, you're probably not going to get enough leverage to use that. And this is a very old one, 15mm on this end. It's probably older than most of you are. To assemble it, you need a little bit of either grease or anti-seize compound. And the most important thing is a sock, which I will demonstrate later how that comes in handy. So let's measure the critical dimensions that you need. Measure from the center of the bottom bracket axle to the top of the saddle using the line of the seat post, and in my case it's 31 and an 1/8. Okay, and you come over and you write that down. That's called the height. Write it down, because I guarantee you'll forget it if you don't. Then the other dimension is from that same point on the saddle to the center, up here, to the center of where the handlebars come in. So in this case it's 28. Now these are still going to be somewhat rough dimensions, but it'll get you started and it'll get you where you need to be comfortable on your bike for a day or two. Now the next part takes a little more difficult. Taking off the pedals. The easiest way to take off the pedals is that you can go to somebody and have somebody else do it. That's the easiest. The second part is or you get a pedal wrench and you come over to the pedals, and on the right side pedal, I'm going to do the whole job, show you how quick it can be done. The right side pedal is a right side thread. So to tighten it, you go clockwise. To loosen it, you go counterclockwise. So I will take the pedal wrench. And at first, the first part is going to be a little bit hard, because that pedal is really on tight. So you put a little bit of leverage on it and you break the thread a little bit, and you can unscrew it. It's that easy. Okay, now the left side is just about the same, except for this. In order to prevent the pedals from loosening, the left side pedal is a left-handed thread. So if you go clockwise, it loosens, and if you go counterclockwise, it tightens. So now, going this way, which you would normally go to tighten a right one, will loosen this one. And I'm going to put this on there. And sometimes they're tight. Okay, off it goes. There it goes. I've got this pedal. Now sometimes, there's a washer under there. If the washer comes off, fine. If it doesn't, pull it out, because you want to keep the washer too, and put it on for reassembly. Now if you're traveling, now comes in the important thing. So you got to go somewhere. Take your pedals and you come over here and you get, remember I told you about that important thing called the sock? Hello, I'm your friendly sock. You're gonna take me on a trip, aren't you? You take me on a trip, okay. First you gotta feed me. So in the sock, you put the pedals. Boom, boom. Now you got a nice clean thing to carry your pedals in. And when you get to your destination, now we're gonna put it back and show you how simple this whole job is. Get to your destination, on the pedals now. How do you know which is which? L will stand for left, R will stand for right. Now if you got some that were made in Europe, L will be S for sinister or sinister, lefties, they're bad people. R is for, or it'll be detro for right. Okay, so now we come back to the bike. Got the right hand pedal, R goes on the right. You thread it in clockwise because it's the right side. Why do you pedal? Because we're the visitor. And make sure you get it tight. It has to be tight to start with, because if it isn't, it'll unthread itself while you're riding. Get it good and tight. Okay. Come around, turn the bike around, get to the other side. Left, left, left. To go on left, you thread to the left, not clockwise. You thread to the left. It's a sinister and evil operation. Okay, you get going there, and you tighten it down. Get the right side of the back side. Tighten it. And off you go. That's it. Okay, folks. That's it for today. I have a wonderful camera person here. So, see you. Oh, the pedals being put on and off. To put them on when you get to the tour at our hotel. There'll be plenty of guys. We have Eric Lepping and a couple of other guys who know something about bikes, and we'll have the wrenches around and help you set your bike up. Okay? Thank you. Bye-bye. Hit the button.
Because it's